Muckingin and Fuata. We have to shift Fu and Marion's caravan, but the tyres are flat and it hasn't been budged in a while.
That's all right. We'll pull it forward, put a plank under the wheel, and that'll create extra height.
Good idea, Trent.
Good idea, Trent. Trent's got the good ideas. Other areas badly need rain like this, but we don't. Still, once you're wet, you don't notice it really. It's not cold. The old deck is history. Fu needs to be able to walk outside and down to the new garden without too much effort. So we've got something grander in mind with gradual steps and a ramp. Good idea, the tarp, but the rain's making it heavy up top.
Over here.
Oh. Thank you. We're having to do this all day.
Yeah.
Not to make cups of tea with, but because we've got to keep this area dry for the paving. So we've built this drain system down here, which worked very efficiently for a while, but unfortunately it's also filling up. So we've got our problems.
Kerry Transport are helping us out. They're delivering the palms from Palmco. At first they've been simple enough to bring in, but the ground's getting muddier all the time. The technique starts to involve getting early speed up, but that doesn't always work. As you can see, we really need a four-wheel drive trolley. There are palms for, well, not Africa, a lot of palms anyway. An awful lot of palms, and I know who's going to be digging those holes. It's dangerous letting Richard do the shopping, obviously, and I notice he's not wheeling any of them in. For a South Pacific subtropic garden, you need luxuriant plants, and we've got heaps.
This is Antoinette from Bill and Ben's. Antoinette, if we were doing this job at home, how much would it cost us?
$16,000 for the materials.
Yeah.
And about $6,000 for the labour. About 22 all in.
About 22,000. And are there any logistical problems that you can see on this one, Antoinette?
There's been a little minor one, but hey, we've got tarps. We're getting underneath them. Working fine.
More than just a drop in the bucket, isn't it? 22,000. But when you measure it against all the contributions Fu and Marion have made in so many areas, all those kindnesses, it puts it in perspective. Here comes the garden seat. You see a lot of these dotted around Whakatane. And Fu and Marion's mates keep dropping by to say hi.
I'm glad you arrived when you did, because we've been able to escape the weather and have a cup of tea.
That's nice.
Now, you're the elective surgery booking clerk at Whakatane Hospital.
I am.
And you've been doing that for a long time.
Yes, 25 years.
And you were telling me earlier that one thing Fu did was that he'd remember people's birthdays all around the hospital.
Yes, it was absolutely incredible for the amount of staff we have at Whakatane Hospital. He seemed to know everybody's birthday, and it was always a surprise. You arrived at work in the morning and found a big poster stuck up outside the shop with your name on it and a happy birthday from him. He just constantly did that all the time.
What a lovely bloke.
He is. He really is wonderful.
Retailers and local Bay of Plenty companies are helping us out for nothing. Better Homes and Gardens. The tarpaulin has come from East Bay Hire. Lots of good people in the world still, and lots of wet ones. Chainsaws and mowers are throwing in a new electric mower for when the lawn returns to normal, and the decking timber from ITM Apotiki. The new deck's bigger, wider and safer. They said that about the Titanic, of course, but the Titanic didn't have these guys on the job. About the same amount of water around that.
This is Dean Clemis from Auckland's DS Builders. Now, Dean and the guys have very kindly come down from Auckland to build us the deck. Thank you very much for doing this.
Well, thanks for inviting us, but you could have picked a better day.
Yes, we could have. And in fact, Dean's also a leading Auckland rugby referee, and I want to ask you, have you ever seen a track in as bad a condition as what we've got here today?
No, not really. Well, yes, in 1975, the All Black and the Scottish game. Yes, in Eden Park.
The famous one where they're all scoring tries on sheets of water.
That's right, yeah.
Now, who won that one?
All Blacks, of course.
Oh, so there's hope for us. We may yet emerge triumphant, Dean.
Exactly.
It is muddy, though.
It is indeed.
Are you saying it's pretty wet around here? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Jim? Because I'll believe you.
Just watch out for the spikes on it, eh, Jim?
Spikes?
How's that for a hole?
Hey.
You see, it was deep enough, that hole. We've decided the palms don't need initial watering. Lots of volunteers here, friends of the Fuatas. Thank you. Andrew gave up trying to stay clean hours ago. Richard's pretty muddy too, and we feel bad about that. Andrew and Katrina and I. And we try and think of a way that we could help Richard get clean.
I have an idea. Andrew, I think we need Richard over here.
Hey, Richard, can you come over here, mate?
What's up?
What's up? Oh. Yeah, thanks, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate.